Okay. I think that's about enough time. Start this up. Do 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 do. Wow, Nintendo really snatched up the rights to Bayonetta, didn't they? Because 2 was exclusive for the Wii U, now Bayonetta 3 is exclusive for the Switch. Well, good on them. I mean, kind of crap, because I don't really have much in the way of Nintendo games these days. But I know I've got a friend who will probably buy these, since he's got the both the Wii U and the Switch, so have to see about that. Just double checking who's about your boos. Who's your boy? Who you be twin? Okay, Switch is getting some good. Yeah, I do want to get a Switch. I just right now, one, I don't have enough money to really get any more systems right now. I spent money I don't have on a new monitor and a chair, to be perfectly honest, and then I have to buy gifts. Yeah. So, and unless anybody wants to help me out, buy me some coffee on my coffee page. Okay. Greetings, salutations, and hello, interwebs. This is your friendly online feline neighbor, TimidTabby, once again bringing you some video game goodness. And today is once again the third part in my ever-going saga of trying to get through this strange, apparently deceptive dating sim visual novel. I gotta say, it's I gotta say, so far I've actually been liking most of the characters, maybe except for Natsuki, but that I think that was pretty much made. She was pretty much made to be kind of annoying, other than Sayori, but Sayori's kind of a little bit more understandable, and started this game not understanding why this is getting so much praise, except the story's actually pretty good so far, to where I'm actually attentive, though I'm still feeling dirty because these teenage little girls, and obviously the character I'm playing outright says he's here to be around the hot girls, and oh. My character is an asshole, but he has some redeeming qualities. But where I last left off was that I was being asked by the girls here to help them out with, I guess, there's a festival coming up. Natsuki's going to be making cupcakes. Yuri's going to be making, like, decorations for atmosphere. And I guess Monica wanted me to help out with whatever she's doing just because I haven't done anything with her yet. But Sayori took off a little early and was really acting strange. Like, she was not as happy as normal, and she kind of ran away. Not really ran away, but kind of showed like, yeah, I think she might have depression. And I was then left with a choice to choose one of these four. And obviously, if you're reading the title of this stream, I think you know which one I'm gonna pick, because most of this stream so far I've been doing Sayori-centric ones, so I might as well just stay on that path since I've already made a lot of commitments to it. So, sorry, Miss Cuddy Lady. Sorry, Miss, I have no idea what's actually going on with you other than being stubborn. And sorry, all-around balanced character that I barely got a chance to know, and that's mostly the game's fault, I think. I'm going to check up on Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and...
But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much?
No.
Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult.
Oh. I don't even get a chance. Well... Well, you know what? I want to go with Monica, because I haven't gotten a chance to do crap with her yet. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica.
Yay, you picked me! Hold on a second!
Yeah.
Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Alan was the one who... That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with his decision.
Ulterior motives?
What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah! We have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If you want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President?
Shut up!
Okay. I get it. It's technically most logical for Alan to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do.
So I have no choice at all. I'm forced to either go with Natsuki or Yuri. Well, thank you, game. Screw you too. I feel bad for Monica. I just wanted to get to know her just a little bit more. It was the only time. Well, I already know Yuri's a cutter, and I'm not certain where that's going to lead. So I know nothing about Natsuki, so I'm gonna go the very strange, fall flat, just blind route and go with Natsuki. Plus, I like cooking. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people.
Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it, after all. That's good.
Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad.
So, that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yeah! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome!
I don't think that really counts.
What about you, Alan?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll all turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking.
Natsuki starts pouting too.
It's not... I mean, it's not that big of a deal or anything.
Well, it might not be just that.
Eh?
I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do, and then nobody offering to help.
That doesn't mean...
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression.
Look.
Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders.
Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performance. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit.
Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction.
You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but...
God dang! I'm giving you a chance here, stop being a bitch! Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other.
Where are you going?
Eh?
We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally wouldn't have gone home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me.
Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind.
Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that? Natsuka gives me her number.
Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait, you're coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I'd be going to your house.
Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me.
Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over.
Alright, fine by me.
Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it.
Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like, in front of everyone, that I was looking forward to this.
Wait, really?
Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so...
Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday.
Never mind.
I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's alright, Sunday. And by the way, sorry if Natsuki's voice has changed a little bit, or that it just sounds nasally. It wasn't what I was intending. I needed to change up a little bit to try to give my voice a bit of a break. I'm certain that once I get back to Sayori, it's going to get even worse, but I feel like it needs to be a little bit easier. 1 second here. Okay, alright. Back to this. Alright, it's alright, Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any differently when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging... That feels weird. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different person on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early that other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Okay, rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. That's creepy. Kind of a little creepy. But in this, the house is quiet. Oh god, no. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. Oh no. No, please. Game, not now. Don't pull this shit on me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her? Oh, okay. Sayori? Okay. Everything's fine. It hasn't gone that dark yet. I don't know what I'm expecting. Just quiet and not expecting to greet me. It sounds like these are red flags, so just... Alright.
Hey, Alan.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always been. It's not really that bad, actually. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how do you know about that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Alan.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori? I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for it to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Alan. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Alan? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life.
Okay. I was right about the depression then, wasn't I? Oh boy.
Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I can do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Alan. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head.
Why? I mean, granted, Sorry, I'm collecting my thoughts at the moment. I've met people with depression, and it might not be the same explanation, but Sayori's is kind of like a similar example to kind of how that seems to be the case with cases to cases from time to time. I mean, hell, I could technically say I've had a moment at one point where I felt like this, but never as deep or to the point where I felt like I'm at my limit's end or anything like that. Just usually a bad day. That's it. And then, but I know that unlike me, where I can kind of get over it because it's not as bad, I know that's not the same for everyone else who has to deal with this. I know that fully too well, too. Not in my experience personally, but in the experience of others, so I'm just kind of giving this game a little bit of props of tackling something very personal right now, or something very not just too dark, not really dark, just like grounded. Like we've got Sayori who's suffering from depression. We've got Yuri who's most likely a cutter, so she's got her own bits of depression. I still don't know what could be wrong with Natsuki because I never really got a chance to really deal with her in her poems. I guess maybe feeling like she... I mean, it sounds like the same boat with Sayori. It just feels like she doesn't... Except it's not the fact that she doesn't feel like she's wasting her energy. It's more the fact she feels like she's a good for nothing. And maybe there might be some kind of daddy issues there because she does bring it up twice about her dad wouldn't like things or something. So, yeah, dude, if you are not okay with this, beware. The other girls are just as fucked up. Remember, Natsuki does something that makes people afraid of her. The spiders she touches. Huh? Wait, that poem was about her? Oh, God. Oh. Oh. I mean, touching spiders or anything, whatever. I just mean if she... I'm gonna not care about that right now because that's not the main focus. The main focus is what we're looking at here, so let's get back to this because unfortunately, because I started this so late, I don't have as much time tonight, so I gotta try to get through as much as I can. But bad with the bat.
That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spirit going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Alan. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be always... The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace.
Alan.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Alan.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No! Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Alan.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Alan. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let it go as well. The festival's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah? Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if it would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Oh, the feels. That gave me the feels right there. Oh, okay. Alright, continuing onward. I spent only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in.
Sup?
Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison.
Geez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in.
I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right?
Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home.
Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part.
Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen.
What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Alan?
Come on. Since when do I need to be a gentleman? Every day, you stupid idiot, but I'm glad that his character is making more of an effort with Sayori at this point, so at least there's that much. I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Ugh! This is ridiculously heavy!
I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed?
I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimated you.
It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk.
Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Ow! I mean, kinda deserved it, but ow! Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much?
It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? That's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What?
That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that.
Hey, now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri, doesn't mean you should treat me like...
Natsuki catches her words, and her face turns red. Natsuki?
Forget it! I didn't say anything!
I should apologize.
Huh?
I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Certain types of people that really should stay away from the internet more days. Blah, blah, blah.
How would you know that anyway?
Just trust me on this one.
Gross.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. Hey, is that to me?
Who else?
Man, let's just get started already.
You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Alan.
Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, Natsuki decided to dish out more insults like that. There's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluid, and plastic bags strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Alan, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors are different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
Oh, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on. I'm not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring in each. Ah, that does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun.
It's true. That is true.
It's a million times more worth it in the end if you just... It's a million times more worth it in the end if
Sorry, I am fumbling.
It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up.
Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes, and Sayori and Monika's delightful expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Ugh, that's murder on your hands. I can contest to that, or I can. What's the word I'm looking for? Anyways, I agree.
The icing's still a lumpy. Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs the whisks from my hand and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat the crap out of it.
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. I'm sorry, just how I said it earlier. Oh, I'm already breaking.
See?
As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. I am not wrong.
Hey!
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrists.
I don't want your gross fingers in my icing.
Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I like to see you try. Dude, you're already getting bruised up by her twice throughout this gameplay. Don't underestimate her again. My poor ribs. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Oh god. We're not gonna have one of these moments, are we?
Gross! You got it on my face!
Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek.
Yeah.
She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Jeez. You know what? Take this!
Natsuki instead wipes it from her finger before shoving her... Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. Yeah, lick her body. This is the police! Open the door immediately, pervert! No, I'm just playing a game, officer. I swear, I'm just doing this for entertainment. I'm not actually into this shit. Okay, nope. Alright, moving on. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well.
Stop!
Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Yeah, I don't blame her in that reaction either. Like, dude. I mean, this a dating sim themed, I guess this makes sense. It's just... That's creepy. And yeah, it's still creepy.
What? Did you seriously just...
Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Entirely red.
Ellen? Really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls. Unless you really like them. You know that, right?
What kind of question is she asking me? Just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? What are you dense? Seriously, who wrote this character? No, just... This is fine writing, developers. You're doing a good job. I'm being goofy here. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Oh, God, please don't. Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder! You left a dirty tray in here, dummy! How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on.
Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez.
Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened. Moisture levels rising.
Ah, that smells so good.
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Oh, I can almost imagine that. Oh, the best smell you can ever have.
Look how cute they all look.
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. It's so fluffy,
I've said that joke way too many times already.
This one can even make flowers. You probably won't be using it this time, though.
What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like, happy birthday, or whatever.
Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually.
Eh?
Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature-themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word they like. Huh?
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually a really cute idea. So...
Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well...
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
Eh? Did you say something?
No, nothing. Let's just do the icing.
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look at how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Ugh, I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but Dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Ah, already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance.
Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori carry each carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I could do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at the point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'll all pack up. I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her? Like I wanted?
Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki.
Eh?
What you said before, about not always having this chance, doesn't have to be that way It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking could be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over again anytime, okay? I think that, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere.
Do you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you.
Alan, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so...
Whoa! Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutching at my side of the shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me.
I felt it. For a while now.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
Sayori?
Huh?
Hey, Alan.
Sayori. Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, Alan. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any of the cupcakes before then. Anyway, later.
Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me real happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Ellen? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I just disappeared.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Ellen. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? What? What did she tell you? Huh. What are you talking about? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Alan. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might not... I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Alan, I like you so much that I want to die!
Don't say that, please. Please don't say that.
That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori... Oh! Okay. 1 second, please. Had to put a little powder in my nose there just a moment. But, okay, so I am curious now. Very curious. Oh, first off, I'm gonna save. Pardon me. Pardon me. Alright, so that's interesting. It's like... It seems like it's giving you an option to either completely commit to Sayori, or if you're still interested in maybe playing the field a little bit, hopefully saying that being a dearest friend will at least keep things, well, hopefully the same as it always been. Hopefully knowing that you're assuring her that I ain't gonna stop forgetting about you just because I'm going out with anybody else. I will be there for you if you need me. Although saying that kind of makes it put her in the friend zone, and she's confessing a bit that she kind of feels about me in a more of a different way, and it's making her hurt. At the same time, too, especially if this was something like you were confronted with a friend who loves you, who confesses that, but you know that they're having a bit of an issue where you might have to tend to them 24... I mean... I don't know, that might actually make her think I'm chaining myself to somebody who is, feels like they don't deserve it, and that might make it worse. Shit, how much detail did these people put into this game? I mean, will any answer I give? I mean, I have no idea if there's going to be any good endings at all to this. I have no idea how much darker this might go. For all I know, it could just suddenly turn a 180 and things just go completely chaotic, or, like, we find out they are really devious people. Like, maybe they'll try to kill me if I do something wrong, or maybe one character is going to get very yandere or something. Like, I mean, what might I be doing to Yuri? I mean, what could she be thinking of me the next time we have our meeting? While Natsuki might be feeling, maybe I am going towards you, but I keep turning my gaze to Sayori because I want her to be my special one, because I want to comfort her, because I don't want her to feel depressed, but that might make Natsuki. I mean, I don't know how incredibly detailed this game is going to be. To be perfectly honest, I still don't even know how much longer this is going. I don't think this is meant to be a long game or a story, so I'm just curious how many story paths you could take with this. But on to the main question. Do I confess that I love her? Or do I put her in the friend zone and try my best to assure her I will always be there for her even if we're not really clink clink? But will any of my answers still lead to any good outcomes? Well, I've already gone all the way to a Sayori, so I might as well just confess it. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll always accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day. With you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Alan.
Oh. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
Alan, is this really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again.
I love you, Alan. I want to be with you forever.
God, yeah, sorry for that voice. It's not as good as I was hoping.
I want to be with you forever.
Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now? I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? I'm not going away at all, Alan.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay. I trust you.
Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go at wherever pace suits you best.
Hey, Ellen?
Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I got. Sayori is the most important person to me. Sayori is best girl! And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Well, something finally popped into my, directory. Hang on a second. So what's this? Photos. I don't like this. Oh my god. Oh god, please don't tell me that's no, please don't tell me that. Okay. Hang on a second. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing right now. And I'm very concerned. And I'm afraid this thing, I think I see rope in... What is this? I mean, honestly, what is this? What am I looking at? I mean, I know what I'm looking at. I just mean... Okay, I was about to stop, but I think I'm going to keep going for just a little bit. I mean, I haven't been contacted by any of my buddy who wants to catch up with the show yet, so I'm going to keep going on this for now. Now I'm concerned. I need to make certain I haven't done anything wrong. I mean, thankfully I saved in case something went wrong, but I would think going all the way, since I've been doing that all the time, should be fine, right? Right? You'll see if you keep playing. Oh, shit, I didn't read that last part. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. No, please don't say I screwed up, please. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little bit too much. No, do it! Check on her! Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough... wait, that's a word? Funnily enough? I mean, funnily? That's how you say funnily? Funnily? Anyways, funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Where's the music? I'm already not happy. Where's the music? It's not cheery. What's going on?
Alan, you're the first one here.
No.
Thanks for being early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Yes! You should have, you dummy!
You should take a little responsibility for her. You should take a little responsibility for her, Alan. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday.
How do you know that?
You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
How do you know that? Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all.
But, I stammered, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
I'm starting to suspect you a little bit. You're giving me some weird vibes right now. More than the last few days.
Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Yeah, same here.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poems is neatly printed on its own page, giving an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during their practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Oh no! I don't like that! Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. That's just repeating over and over. Get out of my head, get out, 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 get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. No kidding.
Alan, what's wrong?
Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that... Pardon me. I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so...
Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder with Sayori. For Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gestures of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. I've got a bad feeling about this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. See ya. No! No! Whoa, what? What's happening? Okay. Exception has occurred? File game script chapter 5 roleplay line 307. See traceback text for details. I'm pulling up the I'm pulling up this traceback thing I just got. It's I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred. While running game code doodly line script Python replaying for in call restart top context. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I can probably fix this? I think? Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just delete her, so... She's the one who's making this so difficult. Ahaha. Well, here goes nothing. Who's talking to me? Light event. Unfreeze to restart text cut. No, I didn't. It's the same thing. What? No, go away. This one. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Me neither. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best. That everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless?
What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her? It'd make her feel even worse. Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I could do could bring her back. This isn't some game where I can restart and try something different. Oh, but it is. Although I don't know what I could do differently. Did I try too hard? The game does this. So this was gonna happen no matter what? This is just part of the game's script? See, that is what will go down. You saw the words in code. Yeah, it's just... Would that happen with any of the other girls if I spent more time with them? Or is this just specifically, this is always going to happen with Sayori no matter what, as you're dating anyone? Someone is coding while you play? That kind of makes sense to the weird dialogue I got in that traceback thing. Well, anyways, let's see what else is left on this. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Okay. Whoa. Okay. Alright. Okay, well, that got glitchy. Hold on a second. Oh. One sec. Okay, well, I gotta see if there was any way to possibly change that, though. Maybe if I just said we were good friends. File error character Sayori.chat. File is missing a correct. Wait. Just in case there's something weird that happens when I do this. I'm curious, what are they talking about? What do you mean characters? Where's Sayori? The game deleted her? So I can't go backwards? Really? The save file is corrupt. No, 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 no! No! No, no. Okay, that's page 2. Where are my save files? Oh shit! Did I just lose everything? Did the game just fucking make me lose everything? Okay. Alright. And
I'm speaking gibberish. I'm speaking some kind of code that I have no idea what this means. Going to half, or half, and a half.
Well, I don't like being played now. And as soon as I find out who did this, I'm going to punch them in the face. If I could get into the game and strangle somebody.
Does TimidTabby have to choke a bitch?
Did I just do something stupid? I see an annoying girl. Okay, it's starting off like the beginning. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she just don't care. Gotta put some humor in there right now. She's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is really don't. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me after like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk, and let catch up to me.
Whoa. Okay, Alright. Okay. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Apparently. Mornings are usually the worst, but surrounded by couples and friends in friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school. Okay, the story has changed because it doesn't know Sayori's in there anymore. Okay, well, this is obviously the twist, the deception. The game is fucking with me. So would the story have changed at all if I had been going with anybody else than Sayori? Or is it always going to divert right here and now I'm on some other story tree that's just part of the game now? I'm guessing this is what you mean, Hex. So okay, so at this point, now I'm just along for the ride now. Like, I have no control. This is now the game. This is what the story wants me to see, so I don't know. You tell me. Okay, let's see where this is taking us before I have to close this out. Meanwhile, I always walk to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always an anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is an ordinary day as ever, and it's over before I knew it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Alan? Oh. Okay. Monica?
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here.
Did you? Because you were acting weird before I saw Sayori hung herself. Do you have something to do with this cyber witch? Bewitching mistress.
It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Maybe there's a reason for that. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you can check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one.
Shut up. Done. Are there gonna be jump scares now?
A literature club.
Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she? Oh boy, my character is still shallow. Even when the script's suddenly changing.
Hey, Ellen? By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
Say no. I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Awesome! You're always sweet, Alan, you know that?
It's nothing, really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
Really? I'm more important, huh? Okay. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I'm beginning to think something is wrong with Monica. And I think I already know where this is going. But, unfortunately, due to me being late, I am out of time because I am being called away for my shows with my buddies. So, let's see. Well, at this point, it still saves. Guess that's okay. Go ahead and go to the main menu. I saved it. That is just unsettling. But okay, so yeah. Okay, so let's see. Unfortunately, I'm working most of the day tomorrow. Possibly Saturday? I might be able to continue this Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to be busy. But I would really like to continue this now that it's gone this deep, this dark. Something is screwing with me, and it's scripted. So at this point, it's not like I have to worry about what choices I'm making. I just now have to see how much darker this game is going to get. And I'm now seeing that this game is personally fucking with me. I'm guessing everybody else has experienced that. And now I just have to see where it goes. Sayori's gone. So obviously I'm guessing it's trying to make me pick from the three. And I have a feeling Monica is involved. I have a feeling she's involved in all this. This game will undertale you, don't worry. The code changes. There are choices you can make, Tabby. Be aware. You can also play metagames. Oh, can I? Well, I guess we'll have to find out all about that later, but until then, for those who did turn into the stream today, I thank you very much for your viewership. Once again, I hope that this has been entertaining for you guys. Again, I hope your ears have not been getting killed from my poor attempts of trying to do female voices, especially for the younger versions. And I'll figure out a way to continue this probably Saturday evening. I'll try to make it maybe Saturday evening if I can. If anything, maybe start it up as soon as I get off work. Hopefully it should be right after 5, so it'd probably be 6 o'clock. And as I'd either continue on until the end of the game or until somebody calls me over. But yeah, until then, I'm going to try to post this on my YouTube page immediately as soon as I close out. That way people can catch up. Otherwise, Hex, as always, thank you for joining. I'm glad you're just having as much fun watching me go through this nightmare. And we'll continue later. Until then, I wish everyone a good night, morning, afternoon, and evening, whatever time zone you are at when you watch this. And until then, take care. Meow. Oh, and also, if for any reason you're having just as much of a crummy time like some of the girls depicted in this, just remember, somebody cares. This is probably the stupidest thing I'm doing right now, but this game, but I just want to make sure it's clear. Somebody cares, even if you don't think it, or if you think it's selfish, or if you, for some reason, don't believe it, even if you don't talk to them, if they haven't been talking to you in a while or so, don't doubt that they don't care unless they say they don't care. Somebody wants you to stick around. But that I don't know what I'm saying. I shouldn't be. That's probably just my opinion. Don't take this any wrong way. I'm just. I could see why the warnings were there, man. It just, God, Jesus Christ. I mean, I saw it coming. I just didn't. And then the game freaking out when that happens, man. That just. Anyways, take care, everyone, and stay well.